So I'm going to make us first start on this build. So the first thing we need to do is just identify these parts by looking at the reference sheet from the plans. So all we need to do is mark it A1, A4, A3. Don't need a stand yet, so we'll just do them first. Okay, so we're going to cut these parts out of the sheet, so I recommend just getting one of these slightly larger utility knives, and this is one where you can, where the end gets dull, you can just break it off. And all we do is identify the little tabs and then just cut these off. Sometimes it can be quite tricky, so sometimes it's easier to actually just score on both sides as well. Okay, so once you've identified the first 4 parts we need for the first section, all we do then is just take a little bit of sandpaper and just remove any burrs. Okay, so once you've just removed all the bare marks, now I need to join these sections together and add these reinforcement parts. So we took this part out of the sprue, these little sections that went in there, they kind of dropped out. They're kind of quite useful now, because now we can slightly put them in these gaps. And what they'll do is when we put these reinforcement parts in, they'll keep it perfectly in the correct alignment. So all I'm doing now is taking some strong white glue. That's been construction white glue. It's been sat in there for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to apply this part, A2. That can only go one way. I'm going to do brush on plenty of glue. I'm just going to get a little bit just normal water. I'm just going to brush that part first, because it being MDF, it absolutely sucks the glue up so fast. So I'm just going to dampen them areas where we're going to join these parts as well. And just apply a little bit more glue. Now I can bring these 2 parts together. Because we've got these little spaces there, it can't go anywhere but the correct alignment. And all we want to do is make sure they're flush either side. And then we can just leave that dry 5 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding 2 sections of the false keel together. So, right, so this is when you need a completely flat cutting mat or a flat surface. So these are completely flat. I'm just going to repeat the process like we did with the first support block. Same again, can only go one way, so make sure you just apply glue to the correct size. And this is the part A4 connected to the A3. Drop that on. Same again. And just use these spacers that we used a minute ago. And then just check the alignment, make sure them parts are lined up. And then that's the first section, and a false keel node added. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, just gluing the parts of the false keel together. So it's going to be a short video, the first one, and then when we move on to part 2, when we start adding some ribs and then some more of the keel, that's when the videos will start to get a bit longer. So anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all again soon.